1, 6. It said 1 was close, so let's assume that that may have been... Let's just put a random number here that we haven't tried, so like 4. Let's set this to 2. I probably shouldn't have set that to 2 because that would have allowed me to rule out one possibility. Okay, no, none of those are correct. 1, 6, 4, 2, and it's only 2 close. Okay, so that means 2 doesn't go there. 1 is not the answer, so 4 is in the correct place. Now we have 3 attempts, and we figured out one of them. Okay, now we know that 4 goes into the second. So 4 here. And that means that I think 6 goes here. Because last time we got 2 correct. It could also mean that 2 goes in the... Actually, I think based on this... Can I unpress that? I think 2 is the answer here. This one is not 3. This one is not 1. This is not 6. This is also not 2. This could be like... It's not 5 either, because then it would have noted that it's close. This could be like 3. I haven't tried 3 here. And the first one is not 1. It's not 2. So it has to be a high number. So it could be like 6 or 5. Let's try 6. Okay, now we have 3 correct. And 1 is not even close. Six, 4, 2, 3. 3 correct. Okay, so we know that it's 4. 4 is correct. I think it's fairly safe to assume that okay, we have 2 attempts left. What can we rule out? What possibilities can I rule out? I'm pretty sure that the number 2 in the 3rd place is also correct. Yeah, let's... Not, like, I'm not 100%... Okay, it probably is. It's either the last one is wrong or the first one is wrong. Okay, so if I assume that 4 and 2 are correct, then 3 were close on the first attempt. So the 5 would have been on the first attempt, would have been close. The 3 would have been close. 1 is not correct at all, so 2 was completely wrong. Okay, I'm going to make a hazardous guess. Let's assume that the 6 is right. And the last one is just completely wrong, so let's put like 5 there. Also, I totally need to take this, slap this here. Okay, that was wrong. So that means that the 6 is not right. So 6, 4, 2, 5. 2 correct. 2 correct, 1 close. So the 3 has to be right. Okay, that leaves us with one final possibility. Okay. So the 6 is completely wrong. Okay, let's input the rest of the numbers as they are supposed to be. Okay, that leaves us with one we have tried. Okay, it has to be 5 then, surely. Not sure how it's 5 though. Okay, well that gets us in here. Okay, I think I know where this goes. This goes to the near the door. Did that open? Kinda did. Is there something that I need to put in here? This? No, that doesn't go there. Okay, let's put this here, as I guessed. And I apparently get it back too. Okay, let's put this here for a second. And I'm going to assume that the key is now... Okay, so there is something goes in here, but I don't think we have that part. So let's take the key to the keyhole and maybe get through the door. Okay, that's not at all right. So this got us nowhere. So the key being in this configuration is not the right one for this door. Not sure what this is supposed to even do. Oh, but this is the... Okay. So that's the configuration we need this to be in to get through that door. I completely overlooked this part. Okay, so... What is the current configuration? Also, what order are these in? Okay, let's see what kind of things we have here. So let's put like 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's like... Well, that's not that thing. Also, like a... Okay, let me put it here. So that way I know what order they go in. So that is the first one. That is the second one. Okay, so the one that is closer to here is the first one. I'm going to guess that it's the same order here. Okay, let's try to find this first. So it wasn't 1. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. 3. Doing a little bit of brute forcing, but... Okay, it's not that one. However, that is the final one. Okay, so we've cracked one of them. I suppose I could have just looked at the other ones as well, but I just remembered that this one was here. So, first one we don't know. Second one we don't know. Third one we don't know, but this one is number 3. Okay. And what were the other ones? Are there any familiar ones? I think we do need the second one. The second one is the third one. The second one was 1, funnily enough. Okay, so that means we have 2 of them. And then there was an I, which is this one, so that was the third one, which needs to be the second one. So it's 2. Now we just need to figure out, is it 4? 4, 2, 1, 3. Is this what we want? It needs to kind of say tilt. No, it doesn't quite say it. That's a different kind of T. Five, 2, 1, 3. Is this what we want? No, not at all. 6, 2, 1, 3. Okay, now this is starting to look like what we want. And that's exactly the way it's supposed to go. Okay, let's slap this in here then. And that works. Okay, I'm not sure what this is for, but let's just keep it with us for a second. Okay, that gives me whatever this is. Oh, but I see where this goes. I understand now. And then someone was making drawings. These could be hints, but I'm not sure what hints they could be. I'll make a quick sketch, just in case. So, does this have something for us? It seems that it also has a puzzle. Not sure what the... I don't think we have a hint for this, though. That might be something. It's not that, though. Okay, well, let's... I know where this, I think, is supposed to go. So let's do things in the order we know we can do things. So this should go here, and I have this. Okay, now I have a brick. Not sure what that is for. But we have it, so there's that. None of this stuff is... yeah, we cannot pick up anything. Also, I think there is a button. If you press like left alt. At least that's what the... Oh yeah. If you press left alt and you just keep holding it, you actually see what items you can interact with. Which is a thing that I didn't know for a while, and that's kind of annoying. It doesn't... actually, it does work even if you move. But that's a thing I noticed from a loading tip. So basically, if you hold left alt, the game sort of gives you hints about what you can interact with. So for example, I know that this is interactable and this is interactable. Probably should have known that quite a while ago. But yeah, I can interact with this just like I already knew. Do I have anything in my notes about about these kinds of markings. Previous page, thank you. Wait, where am I? Where am I? Do I not have my notes? Where are my notes? Okay, that's weird. My notes are kinda just gone. But that changes stats. No. I don't think it does. What are we supposed to achieve with this? Oh, I see. So I think we need to just get this to go... Ah. To create like a path. I'm guessing we need to get it to go all the way. Did I just do something? I think I solved it. Well, that was, if that was the... So... Okay, I totally solved it, and I cannot interact with this anymore, so... it still says I can interact with that, but it doesn't actually. I got this. That was like the most jankiest guesswork thing ever. But sure, let's go with that. I guess that just means that I'm good at video games. No, it doesn't. It just means that I'm lucky as hell and I just made some good choices by accident. Okay, is there something else here that I should be aware of? This I cannot interact with at all. Now I have no idea where this is supposed to go. None of this stuff is anything I can mess with. And I cannot take that key with me. Do I have to slap that there? No, doesn't want it. So where do I put this then? None of those things do anything. Is there something back here? That might be... Okay, let's leave that there just for a second, just in case. Okay, yeah, this doesn't do anything anymore. And that didn't, like, having that there didn't seem to change anything around here. At least I don't think it did. Okay, let's go back to the main... the entrance, and let's see what might be lurking in there. Maybe there is some place that I need to slap this into. Well, that door is staying closed, at least for the moment. Anyone want this somewhere? Like, I have items that I have no idea what they're supposed to do. None of this seems to do anything, though. Getting in here is just not happening. Am I missing something? Something important? Surely this is not the solution. Yeah, it's not the solution, because... Oh, but... Yeah, that's what we had to do. I'm guessing this is the next part that we need. Okay, elevator? Gotta go deeper. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. No jokes intended. Area discovered, underground square. And even the area discovered thing is like in a weird place. Is the game like... Is the resolution of the game... Oh, it's because I was zoomed in slightly. I'm not sure if that appeared in the recording, but I was like, I pressed Alt and scroll wheel, so that allows me to zoom. And that's why the game was like looking a little bit weird for me. I'm not sure if that shows up in the recording though. Okay, I'm guessing this needs to go here. I think this is like a part of a bigger thing where we need to actually get more parts in here. That opened up that, so let's go this way, I guess. No other way to go, so, you know, this is the best course of action. Left tunnel. Okay. Well, this is a big room. Hopefully nothing horrible is going to kill me instantly. A couple of things I can interact with. I'm guessing we need to build a ladder, because we have ladder parts here. There are two places I can go. I can go up there and then all the way up there. Okay, what moved? Or did that move? Nothing really. That's something that I can interact with, but... Oh. Wait. I cannot do anything with that. Oh, but there are... weights. So what happens with that? Okay, that moves that there. But only a certain amount. And this resets it. Okay, this is the reset button. Okay, I understand. So if I put both of these, then does it go all the way there? Yes, it does. And that means I get one additional piece from here. Okay, that was weird. The game decided that it absolutely had to turn me around to face the correct way. Okay, so I'm guessing that that means I need to do a bit of a balancing act. So this presumably controls... Wait, so this controls the first one, this controls the second one, this is probably the third one. So the third one needs to move the least, but it needs to be moved a little bit if I want to create... Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. We need to move that the least amount, so the first one. We need to move that here. Then we need to move the second one a fair amount. Probably the biggest piece. And then we need to move that a little bit. So let's try that. Okay, that moves there. Also, is this anything? No, it's just a random tidbit. Okay. Then this. That was too much. That was too much. Okay, so we need to switch the places between these two. And hopefully this doesn't completely ruin it. Okay. And apparently it doesn't matter in the slightest bit. But I... Okay. Well then, I need to push this down and then reset it. It's a silly mechanic that I need to actually just reset the whole machine if I want to get that piece off. Okay, well this needs to go here then. And this can go here, and... wait, this needs to be that. That moves only a little bit. This moves a fair amount, but not too much. And finally this thing just moves. Okay. So I'm guessing we're going to get another weight from here. Yup. Well, this isn't too bad. This is a fairly simple puzzle. Oh, the texture is glitching out a little bit. Hopefully my GPU isn't just intending to die right here. Okay, so then we need to do a bit of a balancing act. Okay, let's start working this based on the movement of the first one. Is this the tiniest? Which one of these is the biggest one? Oh, right, we have just a couple of random ones. Okay, there we go. So I'm thinking this needs to move a moderate amount. Let's try with that. Okay, that's the first one. Then this needs to move a lot. Maybe the biggest part? Might even be more than that. It needs to be that plus something. Maybe the tiniest part. Okay, this and the tiniest part. This goes here, and presumably this needs to only move a moderate amount, so maybe that's enough. Okay, and let's go. Huzzah! That wasn't too bad. That was a fairly simple and, like, reasonably understandable puzzle. Also, just basically guesswork. Okay. Corridor, you say? Okay, I'm going to... Okay, this is probably the hint. Let's see if that was any good. As far as my... Yeah, that's reasonable. I can understand that. Oh. I can turn these things around. And I'm guessing these are the... Okay, what did that say? Okay, so is this marked as A?